welcome back to another episode of the Super Burly Bros podcast.
Welcome. This is different.
This is very different. And you would probably believe us if we said that this took a lot of time and a few tries to get right. And hopefully this is all going to work out in the end.
Yeah. And if you're listening and don't get it, this is just regarding video. We have a new setup in a new room. So it's a lot of new. We're not facing each other, which is different, but we're facing the audience.
Yeah. So, hello, if you watch.
Nobody watches.
I don't think anybody watches. But, and I still, keep the same positive outlook, even to this day, even though we've been doing this for, a year. And so, it doesn't matter who's listening.
Yeah.
It kind of goes with that thought of playing music. You play the same for 5 as you would for 5,000.
True.
So it doesn't matter.
What if
nobody's
it's less
watching.
than 5?
I think everybody,
apply?
Yeah, because everybody starts somewhere. And think about that, everybody. Think about how anybody you watch on YouTube or follow in life, they all started here with nothing. Mm-hmm. And if you...
Unless you're a Kardashian.
And other fill in the blank, celebrity names.
Yeah.
Then you kind of were just born into it. Can you see the light?
Okay, there, I saw it for years. Okay. I just wasn't seeing a whole lot of stuff on the meter when you were talking, and so it had me a little concerned for a second.
Well, I mean, people seem to not really care that we used such terrible audio last week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, according to some people. But
yeah, like me.
Like you, yeah. He keeps me grounded. He says, don't worry about it. Nobody listens anyways.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Nobody cares. But we have lots of things to talk about this week because it's been an eventful week.
Yeah. So the first thing is we're obviously we have a new studio setup, which is different. It may be different next week as well.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We're just trying things out.
Yeah.
Seeing what sticks.
Yeah. And you're just kind of, unfortunately, along for the ride.
Yeah. But, we experiment, try new things, see what's fun.
Yeah.
But, first and foremost, what do you want to talk about?
Do you want to do like a check-in?
Yeah, check-in. Checking in here. If there's some soundbite there, that'd be fun. But yeah, there. Perfect. I'll take that. Yep. Workouts have been consistent for me, continuing to, not eat unhealthy things or large amounts. Mm-hmm. There was a day that I ate a donut. I know.
Oh,
it was
goodness.
So good. But then afterwards I felt so bad, not just riddled with guilt, but also my body was like, dude, what are you doing? We don't eat this carb sugar stuff anymore. We eat vegetables. Just vegetables.
Just vegetables.
You want something sweet? Yeah, you can have an apple. I feel like one of those kids that grew up in a house that the only sweet they were allowed to have was here's an apple. Or that kid from Donald Glover's joke where he could only have mince. His breath
so fresh.
Just cried. But other than that, I'm down to 225.
Nice.
Down from at my highest, I think at the beginning of this year was 247. So between then and now, that's a huge loss. But in the last 3 weeks, I think it's been around 10 or 12 pounds.
Nice. That's impressive.
I don't feel it yet. I mean, the other day when I was, getting ready to go out, I was putting on a shirt that I would normally have feelings of I don't know if this is going to fit. Mm-hmm. But I put it on and it had room to spare.
Nice.
For the first time in a long time. So I felt really good about that.
That's fun. I have yet to weigh myself, mainly because I just don't care about what the actual weight number is. Mm-hmm. I'm a big guy regardless. So when I compare myself to others, I usually weigh more anyway.
Right.
And so, but I am going to the doctor this week on Friday. And so I'll get weighed and that will be, I guess, my first weigh in.
Shit.
I also have not weighed myself because I'm pretty sure my scale is broken.
Like legitimately broken or?
Yeah, no, yeah. Not just because like I don't like the numbers it says or anything like that.
It told me something I didn't like, so I punched it.
Yeah. No, it was on the ground back when the bathroom flooded. Back in the last year. And I just hadn't been using it a whole lot back then anyway. And I looked at it when we started doing this because I was thinking about weighing myself, and then all the batteries were all corroded and it looked like a mess. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like underwater. It may not work anymore.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about that because, you know, knowing where you're starting, and it's not about the numbers, except it is for me. Just because I get a new tattoo every 10 pounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it is still, it's about sustaining, you know, this weight loss. It's not about losing it as quick as I can so I can, you know, be ready for this trip in a few months or whatever. It is a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
It is something that we want to sustain us. And yeah, it's going good so far.
That's
and
good.
I think that we're both making the proper adjustments to have a sustainable lifestyle.
Hopefully. Yeah, I definitely do a lot more of the allowing myself things every now and then. But mainly the no is pasta.
Yeah, no pasta.
And then, you know, I think that's going pretty well. I'm doing better at finding meals that I like to make that don't involve it. And so then it'll be something that once that's in the bag and I've done that for, you know, a few weeks without any issues, then I can move on and just kind of start whittling away at different habits that I want to change.
Yeah. And last night we were talking about pizza and cauliflower pizza in particular. And I mentioned the pre-made crust that we bought and then made our own. And then I had a frozen one last night. The frozen one last night, it was from a 365 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Not good.
Not 369 though?
Not 369.
Okay.
Damn you, fine. It was Peyton's old. That's still there. I don't know if it was the cauliflower or if it was a cheese in there, but it was. Have you ever had a gorgonzola?
I'm sure I have, but I can't like place it.
Okay. Well, the texture was grainy, and then there was this very pungent aftertaste every so often. Yeah. So it was like after every bite, I would get this like, oh, okay, I can deal with that. Take another bite. Oh. So then after eating a slice or two, I was like, well, let's just put a little extra sauce, like a different sauce on there. Maybe that'll help subdue that. Put a little extra oregano and basil. It was just not getting any better, so it all went in the trash.
Oh, so was the pizza itself? So cauliflower crust. Was it just that crust, and you put your own stuff on top of it, or
no? This was a fully dressed pizza, ready to go, and I think they may have added in shredded, like cauliflower rice on the top. And I'm like,
don't do that.
I don't want the extra. You can put it in my crust as a replacer. Don't put it on top.
Yeah.
And it could have just been one of the cheeses in there. Like it could have been I think it was a 3 or 4 cheese blend. So it could have been a cheese in there that I just didn't notice.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I probably wouldn't have eaten it if I knew.
Yeah.
But, that's pizza.
Yeah. But yeah, things are going well. I've been feeling pretty good with, just like in my day to day feeling better. I definitely have like less lower back pain, and I feel like I have more energy. For a while I kept on being just like so tired at work. Like I would get to like 1:30 and I'm like falling asleep at my desk, and I definitely have not had any of that since we started doing this.
That's good.
And I don't know if maybe there's something else attributed to that, but it hasn't been happening, so that's cool.
I wonder if, I mean, we're not dietitians, so we don't know all that stuff, but you could ask your doctor next week, just have a list of things. So I've been feeling like this, and I've taken this stuff out. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
But no, after you left my place last night, I was watching Spaceballs.
Nice.
For the first time in a long time.
Oh, okay.
A long time.
Go on.
And I fell asleep. Mm-hmm. But when I woke up, it was like some ghost movie or show was playing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well, I'll roll with this. And I think it was like 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'll just stay up. And I brought the blanket out to the couch and I was just enjoying myself. And next thing I know, like all 3 dogs were on the couch with me. I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, give me my space.
Yeah.
So instead of kicking them off, because I did try once. I'm like, hey guys, come on, get out of here. Mm-hmm. And they're like, you got mom's blanket out here. This is comfortable. So I laid on the floor instead of going to another couch or a chair.
Or just back to your bed.
Or back to my bed and continuing to watch TV from there.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And then I woke up, another time where I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch some more TV because I don't have to work. I've never had to not work,
You never had 2 consecutive days off before.
Right. So I was like, I really got to enjoy this, being able to stay up late as I want. And stayed up and then fell asleep again on the floor. And eventually at, 5:00, I was like, all right, let's go to bed. But then I was like, well, it's 5:00. Let's just be up for the day. Because that's my schedule. I'm up at 5 every day. So today I do have a little back pain for obvious reasons, because when you sleep on a floor, it hurts.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we know that one.
Yeah. I also don't think that couch is very comfortable, but whatever.
Yeah, I can kind of see that too.
It's very narrow.
Yeah.
So
what else we got here?
Well, we got a double whammy of the special,
the Schwendener,
but we'll give that a minute.
Okay.
Just like to say to everybody listening, I got to see Hanson on Friday night for the second time this year.
How was that?
It was fucking incredible. Except I will say, as a real super fan, I would say now, since I've seen them twice and I'm going to see them again in December, you can tell the difference when they're not up to par.
Really?
Like everybody has their nights. That's totally acceptable. You play so much, you're not going to hit 100 every time. It's about having fun still and enjoying it.
Yeah.
And the drummer, he crashed his motorcycle. So he had 3 cracked ribs, broken collarbone, and some other stuff. So he couldn't play his drums. Mm-hmm. So he was just standing in the middle of the stage between the other 2. And he's like,
that's awkward.
What do I do with my hands?
They couldn't give him some bongos or something?
He had a tambourine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they gave him a tambourine and a cowbell.
Oh, I would just go home.
Yeah. Well, they need him for those high harmonies.
No, I mean him just go home.
Oh. But then, the drummer, God bless him, he was trying, he learned all the songs, but I know how those parts go. Like, I've heard them enough times.
Yeah.
And it's not the same. There's not the finesse. He had a much heavier kick foot.
Oh, okay.
He was more of a rock drummer for sure, instead of, playing all sorts of like pop stuff that Zach does, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Good.
And hopefully when I go and see him in Vegas in December, he'll be back behind the kit, because
I'm sure he'll hear this and realize he's got to.
I know. I'm going to tag him in all the stuff. He's going to see this. He will. I'll have it just like this.
You hear that, Zach?
Yeah. You hear that?
Name, right?
It is.
All right.
See, he knows. Get better.
Get better.
Stop sucking. Be awesome.
So that's your second time seeing him this year. Mm-hmm. How many times in total have you seen him?
Maybe 5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not like Kyle Sievertson, like John Mayer, Grateful Dead, or Dead & Co.
Yeah.
Level. Yeah, I said it.
Speaking of which, we're going to have Kyle Sievertson on next week.
Oh, okay.
And so we can bring this up to him.
Next week. Cool.
Yeah.
Just him, or are we also having...
Whelan's going to be on too.
All right. So we got to make room for 2 more?
Or at least that was the plan. Yeah, it'll be next week.
Cool.
So I'm sure we'll have a different setup next week, because
we need more room.
This table isn't big enough for the 4 of us.
And we don't want to use like side. 2 or 3 cameras. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I got to say, I hate editing hour-long videos where it's just a back and forth. That's terrible.
Aaron, let me tell you this. I love doing that.
Why?
And I will take on all this responsibility.
Okay.
Because I enjoy it. I actually do enjoy putting together this show.
I enjoy doing the show. I don't enjoy editing the video.
Yeah. Well, here's one thing that I think we might look at down the line, and I wonder if we can hear the airplane flying above us.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. We're near the airport.
We're very near, very, very close. There's a thing called the 360 camera.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, where it will just in post you can pick, which direction, and then you can have it set in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, and then
it'll be just like that 70s show.
Yeah, except we won't have the lazy Susan to spin it. Well, you won't need to spin it around.
Or it'll be really high.
But
yeah, we should get one of those.
Like,
shit, how much are they?
$300.
I've spent $300 on dumber shit.
What? Please entertain our listeners and viewers. Viewer.
God, you really put me on the spot here. Shit. What is the dumbest purchase I've made? Well, I have a tattoo of a cobra wearing a top hat and a monocle.
You don't get to say that that's dumb. No, that is amazing. You've always wanted to throw the cobra at people's faces.
That's true. I don't know. The probably that orange practice amp that I had for like 20 minutes.
What about the 410?
Oh shit, the orange 410. That I should just stop buying orange.
You think you like it, but you really don't.
And the thing is, I genuinely do like it. It's just always more work than it's worth.
What do you mean more work for? Oh, because the 410 was just so cumbersome.
The 410 was so heavy. Don't buy an orange 410 unless you have some kind of other guy who moves it for you.
Yeah. 412.
412.
Orange 410.
Those are all right.
Probably. I don't know. We can ask Tane about that because he got to play out of those.
So heavy.
Yeah.
Like we did one tour and like before we even got back, I was like, I'm going to sell this when we get home.
I want to say that you like put it up for sale before you even got home, but that's probably not what happened. But I remember the way we kept it as pristine as possible. You just like used the box it came in. Mm-hmm. And that's DIY touring.
Yeah.
Because the other, I mean, I'm sure we were like, we should get a flight case for it and then we can roll it around. That would have been a bitch to carry up and down these stairs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
No.
I would have quit the band.
Yeah. But do you remember like doing that shit every day? Because I had to bring the lights and the lights.
The lights in a backpack.
And these microphones. But as I was breaking everything down, I was like, man, remember when we like tour and we had to do this shit every fucking day, but with like way more gear?
Yeah. No,
that
like,
was a hassle.
Even the Andrew WK cover band stuff, like, cause I think we're practicing tonight. I don't fucking know. And yeah, we have to go up to the supportive parents practice space, and just even loading up just my guitar, and like I'll probably end up having to bring a couple of Parker's drum things. Like even that, I'm just like, I don't want to. I don't even want to do this.
But just think of it as a little workout.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, workout, and then you get to reward yourself with some beer. Because I mean, you can't practice Andrew WK without a few brews.
That's true. We don't.
Yeah, I remember the first and one only practice I did with you. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Too many calories and carbs in that shit.
Yeah. I don't miss beer that much though. Like I like beer, and it's not like it's been off the table, but
yeah,
it really just alcohol in general. I haven't drank much lately, and it's pretty easy to not do.
Yeah,
I personally.
No, I mean I was thinking about this as I was talking to my parents yesterday. We were talking about a former friend of mine that was diabetic, and she would save she'd really watch her numbers so that she could drink alcohol because it fucks that up or whatever. Yeah. So she would like go super low so she could like enjoy drinking, and that was just really, really bad.
That's a lot of work.
Like, don't do that. And I was just thinking about like drinking and gambling, and I don't miss really either. Even though I'm going to Vegas, it's more for seeing Hanson and fucking Wayne Newton.
Oh yeah. Jackie's got to fuck Wayne Newton.
Right? And maybe he'll put her pregnant and we get some nice money from that, and there we go.
You're pregnant. What is that from?
I don't remember. But yeah, so drinking and gambling, it's not as fun as it used to be.
Yeah.
I think more so now because I don't like waking up feeling like shit, and I don't like being broke.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to the casino though. I've never went a whole lot, but
yeah, I remember we went once together and you're like, eh.
We went more than once together, but yeah, like it's fun. What I really want to do is actually go to, I do want to gamble in like Vegas, because my favorite thing is roulette. And in Minnesota, you can't do true roulette. Okay. It can only be the digital ones. And I just don't have faith in a casino to have their roulette table be unbiased.
You want to be able to, watch the guy throw your little ball or whatever.
Yeah, I want to know it's genuine chance and anything could happen.
Well, hey, go on Spirit. I think that's what we're flying. And
meet you there? Okay.
Just meet us there. Yeah, you can stay in our room.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what sort of setup there is, but whatever. I'll sleep on the floor. I'm clearly okay with that.
So.
And you'll have some free time when we're at the concerts, but
yeah. Are you guys actually seeing Wayne Newton?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, she messaged me as I was at work and said, "Hey, what do you think about seeing Wayne Newton when we're there?" And I was like, "Yeah, you have to."
Yeah.
Like if he's playing and you're there, I know how much she loves Vegas Vacation.
Yeah.
And yeah, hands down, we're going to fucking do that. And it's the day we land, an hour later, we're going to go see him. So hopefully our flight's on time. Hopefully all that stuff pans out.
Yeah.
Because that would really suck to miss the show after paying so much.
Yeah. I imagine those tickets are pricey.
Look at that.
Is that outside? Or
it was outside.
Okay. What is that? That looks gross.
It looks like a piece of seaweed. But I know nobody eats.
We don't have any seaweed around here.
Yeah, maybe it's celery or seasoning. I don't know. I don't really care. But
I will say the other thing I would do if I was going to Vegas is try and see Jerry Seinfeld. Does
he do a residency out there?
Yeah, I think he just lives in Vegas. Essentially, I think he does stand up in Vegas every weekend.
Okay.
And I feel like that'd be a genuinely fun thing to see.
Like I said, we're going the 2nd through the 4th. It's a real quick trip. But I don't know.
We'll see. I probably won't go. Don't expect me to go.
I won't expect you to go. That's okay.
We should plan a trip next year though.
Okay. We'll do it for us.
Oh yeah.
As a part of our friendiversary.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah. All right. On to Jeff's corner.
Yeah. So we'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will be entertaining Jeff's corner. This is a double dose of Jeff's corner, or technical difficulties, as it's been commonly referred to as.
I'm just gonna pop over there. I just want to verify everything, and we're back. So we're just going to pull up a little bit of Jeff's corner here.
Not my work schedule.
No.
All right.
Why would you do that?
All right, here we go.
Story time this weekend, boys, about the Tightwire show last Saturday. Drove about 8 or 9 hours.
We heard that one.
That's the wrong one.
Not for nothing, but... Hey fellas, just wanted to weigh in with the question posed on last episode, and I guess we'll consider this my segment as well. If somebody doesn't want to continue helping you, with your goals or successes, or if they don't want to, share in, I guess, group betterment or what have you, however you phrase the question, my simple answer is this: fuck them. just fuck them right in the you know what, and
In the you know where.
just go about it yourself. Same thing can be said about anybody that's giving you crap for doing what you want to do to better yourself, or just for doing what you want to do in general. If people got a problem with it, or if they don't want to help, just fuck them. As far as you two boys go, I know you're both smart, talented, sexy enough to accomplish whatever you want. You don't need nobody's help. So again, fuck them. That's it for now, boys. Have a good one.
That is a good contribution.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. And that's true. Fuck them.
Fuck him. So that was delivered on November 1st. And apparently, according to Anchor, there's nothing else that popped up.
Oh, so we don't have a second one from Jeff.
So I guess we don't have a second one from Jeff, and I'm sorry if
I'm sorry we misled you. We don't research these things before we do this.
no, because we're amateur assholes.
Yeah, we're very amateur.
But yeah, I very much agree. You know, not everybody's gonna like what you do, and you have to be doing it for yourself. Much like writing your own song, doing everything yourself.
Yep.
No matter how uncomfortable you feel during it, you're just fucking grinding and you're doing it.
I get it. It's a topical thing for me.
But
I'm still working on trying to find my voice for making my own music, and it's tough. I don't like doing it. I really want to quit.
Don't quit.
All right.
Please keep going. Don't stop. So I thought this might be fun. So I thought we had notes. Oh, you took the notes for what we were going to talk about.
Yeah, two of them don't apply so well anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
We were actually going to film this last night on Saturday at Dustin's house. And we had another installment of technical difficulties.
Big old installment.
So much so that nothing got recorded, and we're here today.
But it looks good. I like it. I think that if this all turns out, this will be,
studio.
This will be.
No one else uses this room, so it can be the studio.
I mean, if nobody else uses this room, that is quite all right by me.
All right.
Until a roommate wants to move in.
Oh, this is like the last room anyone would want to move into. So
why? It has a deck?
Dude, it is so fucking hot in this room during the summer. It's unbearable. Unbearable. I wouldn't want to live in here. Plus the room's just small. Like this and the other one, like the first room I lived in, they're so small. Like you feel like you're in prison.
Okay.
Bit. Like you don't really have enough room for your possessions, and it's annoying.
Do you feel that this could, suit the needs that I have? Could this suit my needs?
For when Jackie kicks you out?
Yeah. No, I mean it's a controlled room. There's nothing going on there. You don't have dogs or cats or anybody.
Correct.
If it's
for now, at least.
For now. Yeah, for now.
Yeah, I'm totally fine having this be the consistent studio.
Okay. Well, we'll make a few adjustments after we see what it's like in post, but
make adjustments, go get it energized.
Yeah.